morning, everyone. It's Wednesday, and let's start with standing today. And make sure you have a couple blocks with you, or even a cushion, something that you can use it throughout your whole practice. As we starting into our feet hip width apart on the mountain pose, feel the engaging of your leg. How do you lift your kneecap and help strengthening your leg by bringing your inner thigh toward the center. Gently squeeze into your buttock and lengthening that tailbone towards the back of your heel. Feel that lift from your waistline up toward your shoulder as you're lengthening all the way towards the back of your neck and the crown of the head. Maybe rock forward and back to find that grounding, center, and balance on your feet. Keep your chin parallel toward the floor. Bring the gaze about 15 or 20 feet forward. Inhale, lift both shoulders up toward your ear. And exhale, side out through your mouth and release, letting go and roll your shoulder down. A few more rounds of that. And once you find that stillness into your sitting, standing, you can bring your gaze down toward the floor or closing your eyes. Feel your whole body by starting to feel the connection of your feet rooted down toward the floor. Noticing which part of your leg that you're engaging as you're standing right here. Are you feeling your lower back at contraction? Can you relaxing more? Noticing that uplifting, that your lightness into the torso all the way up towards the crown of the head. Noticing the weight of your arm is so heavy that drooping and draw you down towards the earth. Then begin to bring your attention towards your breath. Noticing your in-breath and out-breath. Let it be natural. The natural flow of your breathing, whether is it shallow or is it deep? Do you feel expansion into your inhale, or you feel constricted or tightness? In the next couple breaths, maybe focusing on your exhalation, maybe soft blow the air out to your mouth, like you're blowing a candle without wanting the candle to be burning away. Allow that exhale to be long and emptiness. Then slowly breathing in once again. Checking in, what have you feel the difference? Relaxing more towards your shoulder, face and jaw. Continue your breathing. Every time you inhale, try to draw the air in more and more. Noticing that long, deep, nourishing breath spreading throughout your whole body. Exhale, begin to relax and release. Emptiness into your stomach area as releasing the stale air out from your body. The more you're letting go without gripping and holding, the more you can find relax and peace. As you're breathing deeper and deeper, or more and more air getting inside your body, begin to noticing what has shifted and changed, or the vibrating that you might notice around your chest and your ribs. Let all that front of your chest, side of your chest, and the back all the way down to your rib cage to expanding in all directions. So that you're freeing up your diaphragm to let it floating down towards the bottom of your pelvic bowl. The exhale, let the diaphragm floating it back towards the ribs and the chest. Then feeling that expansion into your inhale, the softness and contraction to your exhalation. A few more rounds of these. See whether you can noticing which parts of your body engaging more. Is it upper lobe of your lung where the chest is, or the middle lobe of your lung where the rib cage, or the lower lobe of your lung on your belly area. Be an observer. Then draw that awareness towards your body, noticing how your body arrived here today. If you're dealing with previous injury or noticing any tension or tightness today, making modification or adjustment you may need. Allowing this 1 hour practice be the time to connecting to your inner side of your body, listening to that sound, and allow yourself to creating the space for your practice that allowing you to find ease and peace without judging yourself or think of it as a competition. Looking at it as a journey for you to improve, the journey for you to find the well-being. In the next couple breaths, taking your time to set up the intention of your practice. The purpose to be here today. What is it like to be in this practice? Slowly find your way back to your natural breath. When you're ready, then open up your eyes. Welcoming everyone. Breathing and softening to your knee. Inhale, reaching the arms out, reaching it up toward the sky. Exhale, slowly releasing your arms, softening to your shoulder, let the palm facing down. 2 more times, inhale, palm facing up, elbow down toward the floor so that easier for your shoulder. And once your arm reaching it up, begin to noticing what's happening to your side body. Then exhale, slow motion, releasing and let it go down. One last time, breathing in, reaching up tall, and we pause right here. Can you feel you engaging into your buttock as you're squeezing your buttock, lengthening to the waistline, up toward your shoulder? Feel your chest away from your belly. Exhale, left arm forward, right arms back, twisting towards the right side. Draw your chest towards the right. Inhale, right arm forward, lift both arms up, and see whether you can tilt that tailbone down towards the back of the heel, reaching the chest away from your belly, gentle back bending. Exhale, right arm forward, left arms back, twisting and spinal rotation to your left side. Breathing in, draw both arms forward and up. And exhale, bring your right hands to your waistline. Breathing in, lift your left arms up. And exhale, side bending over to your right side. Bend the left elbow and draw the left shoulder back. Feel that side body. Open up that space to that rib cage. Breathing in, then begin to draw that left shoulder over to your right toe, reaching the arms away all the way to your right side, looking down towards the floor. Inhale, bend your elbow, gazing up toward the ceiling. Bring your shoulder back in line with your hip. Then exhale, releasing your elbow down. Inhale, reaching the arms up. Exhale, side bending. Feel that hips up toward your shoulder. Bend your elbow, breathing in, reaching that left arm over to your right side. Open up the back body, stretching into the shoulder blade area. Inhale, bend your elbow, eye gazing up, draw your chest toward the ceiling. Exhale, release and bend your elbow. Bring your left hands to your hip. Noticing that whether you feel the left side is different than the right. Does it feel like the left side is longer? Breathing in, right arms up, reaching from your waistline up. Exhale, side bending to your left side, trying to roll that right shoulder back to not collapse your torso. Rooted down toward your right heel. Breathing in, draw that right arm over all the way to your left side. Feel like you draw your hip, right hip to the right side, away from your right shoulder. Inhale, bend your elbow, bring the chest up toward the ceiling, eye gazing up. Then exhale, bring your elbow in line with your shoulder. Try it one more time. Inhale, reaching up tall. Exhale, side bending. Draw your shoulder away from your hips. Breathing in, exhale, drawing your right arm over to your left side. Breathing in, bring yourself back to the center, bend the elbow, eye gazing up. And exhale, lower your arms down. So that way you're stretching over the back body, loosen up your side body and torso. Inhale, bring both arms out, reaching it up toward the sky and allow the palms to touch. Exhale, begin to soft, bending your knees, sinking the tailbone down right away, shift the weight towards your heel, bring the hands right in front of your heart. Inhale, reaching the arm forward. And exhale, open up the arms out wide, open up the chest. Breathing in, bring your left arms on top of the right, bend at the elbow, hands grabbing into an opposite shoulder. Allow the back of the shoulder blade to separate and hug the front of your chest. Inhale, lift the elbow up at the shoulder height. Exhale, bending the knee, hinging forward from the hips, bring your elbow to touch towards your knee. Eye gazing down toward your ankle. Breathing in, rising back up. Open up the arms out wide. Open the chest. Hug the shoulder blade in toward the center. Exhale, right arms on top of the left. Grab into an opposite shoulder. Breathing in, elbow up at the shoulder height. Breathing out, squeezing your belly. Bend your knee, hinging forward from the hips. Rest your elbow in between your knee, crown the head down. Inhale, rising back up, open the arms out wide. Exhale, push down to your heel, bring both arms up, palms meet. Then slowly bend your elbow, lift the elbow toward the ceiling, open up the front of your armpit. Stretching all the way to your tricep area. Draw the chest away from your belly. Squeeze gently into your buttocks so that you're not arching your back. Deep breath in, releasing the arms up. Exhale, circle the arms behind your back. Open up the front of your chest. Then slowly bring your chin down toward your chest, nodding yes. Pause right here as your chin down toward your chest. Feel that lengthening towards the back of your neck. Deep breath in, exhale, roll right ear, right shoulder. Then tilting your right shin down toward your right armpit. Inhale, lift it up. Ease the tension off into your neck and shoulder. Exhale, bring it down, then roll back down toward the center. Breathing in, exhale, left ear, left shoulder. Then slowly on your exhale, then tilt down toward your left armpit. Inhale, lift up toward the ceiling. Exhale, roll it back down toward the center. Inhale, bring your chin parallel toward the floor. At the same time, extending the arms behind. Open your chest more, arm extension. Exhale, bending the knee, bring your arms back and slowly folding down toward the floor into your standing forward fold. Option to bring your hands grabbing into your leg or grabbing into an opposite elbow. Nodding yes, and allow your torso to gently sway side to side no. Deep breath in, breathing out, releasing the hands down toward the floor. Bring your right hands in between your big toe. See whether you like to have a block to help arm extension. Left hands right away, right behind your back, generously bending both knees. Deep breath in, exhale, then twisting to your left side. Draw that chest over to your left. Option, generously bending to your right knee and begin to slowly, if you like, to straightening your left leg by draw your left thigh bone and tailbone back. Really feel that stretch into the back of your leg. Deep breath in, breathing out, releasing, untwist. Bring your left hand to repress your right. Inhale, right hand behind your back. Drop your left shoulder down as you bend your left knee a lot. Draw your right shoulder up. On your next exhale, twisting and turning your chest to your right side. Option, right arms up toward the ceiling. Breathing in, breathing out, releasing the hands down toward the floor. Shift the weight toward your left foot. Inhale, step your right foot back into a lunge's lunge and grabbing the block to frame your foot. Keep your block about shoulder width apart and see whether you need to bring your left foot slightly forward so that you're giving the space for your knee to be on tops of the ankle. The block is slightly behind your left foot so that the wrist is underneath your shoulder. Do you engage in your right leg? Straightening your right leg by press back to your right heel. Draw the ribcage away from your thigh bone. Deep breath in. Exhale, lower your right knee down toward the floor, uncurling your toe. Inhale, bring both hands on tops of the thigh. Shift your hips slightly back. Then exhale, press down to your left heel. Bending your knee generously, come forward to shift your hip forward to open up the front of your right hip flexor, stretching the front of your quadricep. Then bring your left hands on tops of left hands to the outside of your left hip. Inhale, reaching right arms up. Exhale, side bending over to your left side, stretching into that outer hip area. Breathing in back to the center, hands on tops of the thigh. Pause right here in your low crescent lunge or draw the arms out wide, reaching it up toward the ceiling. Choose the option that works for you. Lengthening the tailbone down towards the floor. Lift the chest away from your belly. On your next exhale, releasing the hands down to grab the block. Then begin to shift the tailbone back to lengthening your left leg. Option to bring the block back with you so that you have the support underneath your hands. Point and flex the toe in this half Hanuman pose. See what your body looking for today. Where do you feel the stretch and what you want most. Once you find that position, see whether you like more sensation by anchor down toward your heel, flex the toe toward your knee. And for those who want more deeper stretch with the outer side of your leg, then roll to the pinky edge. Stretching from the outer hips by draw your left hips back, press down to the outside of your left foot. Breathing in, point the toe back to the center. Walking both hands forward, press your left foot down. Bring both hands inside your left foot. Inhale, sliding your left knee back, extending the left leg behind, pressing down toward the floor. Draw the chest forward. Deep breath in, exhale, draw the knee forward toward your chest, squeezing your belly. Inhale, extending the leg behind, away from the crown of the head, squeeze into your left glute. Exhale, left knee forward, navel in toward the spine. One more time, breathing in and breathing out. Slowly extending left leg behind with the toe touching down. And when you feel stable, swinging that left leg out to the side into that gate pose. Then we're going to stretch our inner thighs and hip by walking your hands back. Bring the tailbone closer toward your heel. Inhale, walking the hands forward. Shift your shoulder forward. Exhale, then shift the tailbone back. Draw the navel in toward the spine. Keep walking your hands back with you or lower your elbow down. Take a moment of pause right here to really stretching that inner thighs, outer hips. One more breath, breathing in, breathing out, pressing to your hands, walking your hands towards your hip, left hands right away on your tops of your left thigh. Inhale, reaching right arms up. Exhale, side bending over to your left side. Feel that lift from your right hip toward your right shoulder. Deep breath in. Breathing out, releasing your right hands down toward the floor in line with your knee. Wrist underneath your shoulder. Roll your left shoulder up toward the ceiling. Press from your left hip down to your left heel. Inhale, reaching the left arms up. Option, extending left arm away from your left leg. Taking your time and let the energy flow. Feel the whole left side of your body. If you want more, deep breath in, exhale, knee and elbow to knee. Inhale, reaching it away. Exhale, knee to elbow. One last time, inhale, exhale. Then releasing your leg down toward the floor, stretching your arms away one more time. Then slowly bring your left hands on tops of the left thigh. Draw your left knee back into your kneeling position. Breathing in, draw both arms forward. Exhale, begin to lengthening your thigh bone, engaging into your quadricep, leaning slightly back. Feel the front of your body. Exhale, twisting over to your right. Inhale, right arm forward. Exhale, left arms back, twist to your left. Breathing in back to the center. Exhale, twist right. Inhale, back to the center. Exhale, twist left. And slowly bring both hands down toward the floor. Open your knee wide, big toe touch. Shift the tailbone towards the heel, forehead rest on the floor. Chai pose. Taking the time to exploring and feel your body and reflecting your practice. When you're ready, then press to your hands. Inhale, tuck in the toe, lift the knee off from the ground, tailbone up toward the sky, downward facing dog. Paddling to your feet by bending one knee at a time. Walk the dog. Allow your foot to lower down one at a time. See whether you can engage in your abdominal as well as you press the navel in toward the spine. Stay here in your downward facing dog. Breathing in, shifting the shoulder forward on tops of the wrist toward the top of the push-up or plank pose. Exhale, knee down toward the floor, kneeling plank, uncurling your toe. Deep breath in, exhale, bend the elbow, lower the chest down toward the floor, Chaturanga Dandasana. Breathing in, relaxing to your shoulder, begin to peel your chest away from your belly into your Cobra pose. Exhale, pressing to your hand, lengthening your arms, roll the shoulder back to bring the chest away from your belly, upward facing dog. Breathing in, tuck in the toe, lift the knee off from the ground, tailbone back up toward the sky, downward facing dog. Bend your knee, eye looking forward, walking your feet forward toward your hand, standing forward fold. Breathing in, halfway up, hands into your thigh bone. Press your thigh bone back, draw the navel in, reaching through the crown of the head. Exhale, forward fold, bring the hands down toward the floor. Shift the weight toward your right foot, step left foot back into your lunge's lunge, grabbing the block to frame your foot. Once again, bring the block right behind your right foot, and the block is as narrow as your shoulder width apart or where you feel the comfort. If you like to open more space, maybe heel toe your right foot out to the corner edge. Then checking in whether your knee is slightly on tops of the ankle. Engaging your left leg by pressing back to your left heel, visualizing there's a wall behind your left foot. Lift to your thigh bone. Draw your ribcage away from your thigh. Eye looking forward. Deep breath in. Exhale, lower your left knee down into your low crescent lunge. Then bring both hands on tops of the right thigh. Shift your hip back. Find your body balance first. On an inhale, then sliding your right knee forward. Draw your hip down, stretching all the way to the front of your left hip flexor, stretching to your quadricep. Bring your left hand to your hips. Right hand to your hip. Inhale, reaching your left arms up to lengthening that left side. Exhale, side bending to your right side. Feel that stretch to the outer hip area. Deep breath in. Breathing out, releasing your hands down toward the floor, grabbing the block. Shift your tailbone back, lengthening to your right leg into your half Hanuman pose. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Draw the navel into the spine, reaching through the crown of the head, eye looking forward. Then begin to see whether you like to roll your heel forward and back or bending to your knee. Which option work well for you? Then start to hold it by anchor down toward your heel, flex the toe toward your knee. Keep lengthening to your torso, relaxing to your shoulder. Then the next option, see whether you like to roll it to the pinky edge, to stretching to the outside of your leg, all the way to the outside of your hips as you anchor down to the outside of your heel. Then draw your right hip away. Breathing in, breathing out, begin to roll your toe back up, walking your hands forward, move the block away and bring both hands inside your right foot. Inhale, sliding that right foot back, lengthening, squeezing right away into your right glute. Both hands down toward the floor, weight evenly. Reaching through the crown of the head, noticing the engaging to the midline area where your chest away from your belly. Exhale, draw the knee forward toward your chest. 2 more times. Inhale, reaching it away. Exhale, knee forward, contraction at the belly. Last one, inhale, exhale. Then lower the toe down, feel that stretch and lengthening to your leg. And once you find that stability, swinging that right leg out to the side, make sure your ankle, knee, and hip is in line. So whether you need to move your right foot forward or back, depends on where you find the alignment. On your next exhale, then begin to walking your hands back as you draw the navel into the spine, shift your tailbone towards the heel. Inhale, walking the hands forward, rock your hip forward. Exhale, shift the tailbone back. Option to lower the elbow down. Feel that inner thighs stretching all the way to the outer hips area. Continue to breathe. Breathing in, begin to pressing your hands back up, then walking your hands toward your torso, right hands on top of the right thigh. Check your alignment that the left side from knee, hip, and shoulder is in the alignment. Inhale, left arms up. Exhale, side bending to your right side. You can walking your right hand along your leg with each exhale. Noticing that left side of your body, that you're creating more space. One more breath, breathing in. Exhale, then left hands down toward the floor. Or if you want, you can using the block to help elevating. Your wrist in line with your knee underneath your shoulder. Then roll your right shoulder and right hip up to the ceiling, kneeling side plank pose. Push from your right hip down to your right heel. Breathing in, draw your right arms up. Option, extending forward. Noticing that lengthening on the right side. Can you find the space into that ribcage? Which part of your body that you feel the most engaged? Stay right here or begin to move with me. On your next exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, reaching it awake, finding length. Exhale, contraction. One more time, deep breath in and breathing out. Releasing your foot down, reaching the arm away for one more breath. Exhale, right hand to your hip, lift your torso up, bend your knee back. Rock your knee side to side, find the balance. Knee underneath your hip, then making a hands like a fist. Press it right behind your lower back. Right away, begin to squeeze into your buttock. Lengthening your tailbone behind your knee. Inhale, begin to draw your elbow toward the center, that you feel the front of your chest stretching and expanding. Exhale, begin to tilt your tailbone down as you lift the chest away from your belly into your half camel pose, gentle back bending. Feel the front of your body relaxing and open up. Exhale, release. One more breath, breathing in. Breathing out, slowly sliding your hands in front of your thigh, walking your hands down toward the floor, and choose the option whether you want to recover into your child pose or puppy pose. Puppy pose, you bring your knee underneath your hip, then walking your hand forward until your forearms and elbow down toward the floor. Whichever option you choose, taking the time to pause, to noticing what's happening. Rechecking in with your intention. Can you find the balance, the center, and the ease into your mind? Breathing in, press to your hands, bend the knee, tuck in the toe, lift the knee off from the ground, tailbone up toward the sky, back to your downward facing dog. Bending your knee one at a time, stretching the back of your leg once again. When you have enough, bend both knee, eye looking forward, walking your feet forward toward your hand, standing forward fold. Inhale, halfway up, hands to the thigh bone. Exhale, hands to your hip. Breathing in, press down to your heels, squeeze your buttock, lift your torso up into your mountain pose. Bring your hands right in front of your heart and taking a moment to scanning throughout your whole body. Where is it in your body that feel the most sensation? Do you find it more relaxed? Or do you still feel the tension and tightness somewhere? Witness your experience. Then slowly releasing your arms down, checking your leg, walking away, and see whether you'd like to step off from your mat or find a wall for your balance pose. And today, balance pose will be figure 4, which helps stretching the piriformis muscle right behind your sacrum. At the same time, it's an external rotation of your hips in the front. If this is not working for you, you can also doing 3 pose. Once you're ready, coming to your mountain pose or Tadasana, rock your foot forward and back. Then slowly on your next exhale, as you lower your heel down, flex that toe towards your ankle, lift to the arch area, bring the tops of the feet toward the ceiling. Exhale, slowly lower your toe down toward the floor, hands to your hips, chin parallel toward the floor. Find the gaze about 20 feet forward, down toward the floor is your drishti point. When you're ready, we'll shift the weight toward your left foot, breathing in, bend your right knee, lift the right heel off of the floor. Exhale, those who choose to go for the 3 pose, then bring your right heel toward your left ankle, turn the right knee out to the side. Keep your hips square in line with your shoulder. Taking your time to move your right foot along the left leg where you want it to be. Those who want to go for figure 4 will follow me by soft bending your left knee. Begin to bring your right ankle on tops of the left thigh. Draw your right knee away from your body. Flex to your right toe. Each time you exhale, then sinking the tailbone down more and more. Your hands can be on your hips, or you can release into a prayer position or reaching it up toward the ceiling. Whichever option you choose, find your intention. Each time you exhale, maybe sinking down deeper and maybe even rest your elbow on tops of the thigh. Find your signature pose and your balance. Allowing yourself to balancing between the inward and the outward. the inside of your body balance by releasing the tension away. The outside to find the balance is to find that steadiness into your left foot. Noticing that ease into your breath as you continue to breathe in and out. Whether you choose tree pose, Vipassana, or figure four standing pigeon pose. One more breath, breathing in, breathing out, slowly release. Bring your right foot down, releasing your hands down. Pause here to feel the effect. Then step your feet out wide, either twisting side to side or shaking your leg to bring the balance to both legs. Get ready for your second side. Coming back to that stillness into your mountain pose. When you're ready, take a gaze forward down toward the floor, hands to your hip for grounding. Breathing in, shift the weight toward your right foot, lift the left heel, bend the left knee. Choose the choice whether you want a tree pose, then exhale, turn the left knee out to the side, left heel, right ankle. Then move along the way at your own time. If you choose to go to the figure four, then soft, bending your right knee. Bring your left ankle on top of the right thigh. Flex the left toe toward your left knee. Once you find that steady into your right leg, then slowly sinking the tailbone down. Draw that left knee away from your body. When you're ready, then engaging your arm, either hands into a prayer position or lift it up toward the ceiling. Listening to your body, allow the sounds of your breath to soothing and easing you into finding that balance. Give me one more breath. Breathing in. Exhale slowly, release. Bring your left foot down, releasing your arm. Step your feet wide, twisting side to side to ease off the tension into your upper body, your lower back area, and your leg. Then walk all the way to the tops of the mat, feet hip width apart. Breathing in, softening to your knee, reaching the arms out, up toward the ceiling. Exhale, bending the knees, sinking the tailbone down, airplane the arms back, rest your ribcage down toward your thigh bone, reaching through the crown of the head. Allow that squeezing into your belly to stimulating your digestive system. Breathing in, reaching the arm forward and lift your chest up. Exhale, forward fold down toward the floor, crown of the head hanging down. Then shift the weight toward your left foot, step your right foot back, lower the heel down, turn the toe out to the side. Left hands on tops of the left thigh, open your right arms out wide, draw your left arm forward into your warrior two. Take a moment to find that grounding into both feet as if you draw your heel apart, then bending to your left knee, press back your right heel, sinking the tailbone down, keep your pelvis level. Floating the arms away from your body, feel the front of the chest expanding. Inhale, straight the leg, lift the arm, bring your torso in between your hip. Reaching that arms up as if you bring your lightness into your back and body. Keep your legs straight on your next exhale. Just open the arms out wide. Get ready for your triangle pose. Inhale, shifting your left shoulder forward. Press back from your right hip down to your heel. Then come back to the center once again to find a balance. Breathing in, shift your left shoulder forward, right hip back without tilting your torso. And once you find the edge that you cannot reach anymore, then releasing the left arms down toward the floor, maybe even grab into your left leg. Option, right arms can be behind your back and roll that right shoulder up toward the ceiling on tops of the left shoulder. Next option, you can reach in your right arm toward the ceiling, Triangle pose or Trikonasana. Noticing the strength of your leg. As you draw your feet apart, you feel the engaging of bringing the inner thighs toward the center. One more breath, breathing in, breathing out, bending the front knee, open up the arms out wide, turn the gaze forward toward the front of the room, then flip the left palms up. Breathing in, bring your left arms up toward the ceiling, right arms behind your back, and allow yourself to lift your ribcage toward the ceiling into your reverse warrior. Allow that left side of your body to stretch and open up. Exhale, cartwheel the arms down toward the floor. Bring both hands inside the left foot. Lift the back heel up. Then taking your time to press down to your left foot. Inhale, step your right foot forward to meet up with the left into your standing forward fold. If you cannot step forward, then slowly find your way back to the tops of the mat. Breathing in and out. Inhale, bring your hands on tops of the thigh. Lift your torso up halfway to ease that tension off. Exhale, releasing the hands down. Shift the weight toward your right foot. Step left foot back. Bring the heel down. Turn the toe out to the side. Bending to your right knee. Press your hands on tops of the right thigh. Open the arms out wide to an opposite direction. Warrior two. Once again, make sure your knee not collapsing or rolling in. Engaging your leg muscle as you draw your heel apart like you're trying to do a split. Then squeeze into that inner thighs and buttock. Inhale, straight the leg, rooted down toward your feet. Lifting your torso up, hug from your waistline in. Noticing that lightness into your arm. Exhale, open up the arms out wide. Keep your legs straight for your triangle pose. Inhale, shifting right shoulder forward, tilting from your right hip. Draw your left hips away. Exhale, bring your torso back in between your hips. Inhale, shifting forward, and this time once you find your edge, hold it right there. When you're ready, then drop your right arms down. Left arm can be behind your back to help you roll that hips and shoulder up. Draw the energy from your left hip down to your left heel as you press the left heel away. Next option, reaching that left arm toward the ceiling. Feel that side body like you're doing a side bending, lengthening to that crown ahead. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale, slowly bending your right knee. Bring your torso back in between your hips. Flipping your right palms up and turn the gaze forward. Checking in your front knee, still rolling forward, not collapsing. Inhale, right arms up. Exhale, sinking the tailbone down. Draw your right knee forward. Feel the lift from that right hip toward your right shoulder. Deep breath in. Breathing out, cartwheel the arms down toward the floor. Stepping your right foot back to meet up with the left. Downward facing dog. Option to go down to your child pose or puppy pose. If you choose downward facing dog, then paddling to your feet. Ease off all the tension. Pause right here in your downward facing dog. Breathing in, shift the weight toward your right foot. Inhale, lift your left leg behind up toward the ceiling. Three-legged dog. Exhale, bending your left knee. Open the hips out to the side. Breathing in, squaring your hip. Draw your left knee forward, behind your left wrist into your pigeon pose. Extending right leg behind. Then rock your hips side to side. Bring your hands back. Grabbing the block if your left hip is slightly off from the floor. Find a balance into both hips. Lift the chest away from your belly. Staying right here, or if you want a bow pigeon pose, then walking the hand forward. Option 1, bend at the elbow. Second option, Making your hand like a fist, rest your forehead on tops of the fist. Or extending the arm forward, forehead rest down toward the floor. Whichever option you choose, continue to breathe, relaxing to your face, your jaw. Allow yourself to surrender to the pose. One more breath, breathing in, breathing out, walking the hands back, then move the block away. Press your hands down toward the floor. Inhale, tuck in your right toe, lift the right knee off from the ground, step left foot back, meet up with the right, downward facing dog. You can paddle into your feet or stay here for one breath. When your body is ready, shift the weight toward your left foot. Inhale, right leg behind, up toward the ceiling, three-legged dog. Exhale, bending your right knee, open the hips out to the side. Breathing in, squaring your hip, draw your right knee forward, right behind your right wrist, extending your left leg straight back. Roll your hips side to side. Then see whether you need to bring the block to supporting underneath your right sitting bone. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders so that you can lift your torso up. Bring your chest away from your belly. You can continue staying right here or coming down into a bow pigeon pose as you walking your hand forward. Either the option with the forearms down, forehead rest on your fist, or down toward the floor. Listening to your body and also noticing that sometimes one side of your hip is more tighter than the other. Find that smooth flow of your breath. One more breath, breathing in, breathing out, press to your hands and walking your hands back to removing the block away. Roll to sit on your right hip, left hands draw your left leg forward, coming up into your sitting position. Then open your leg wide, hands to the outside of your hips, point and flex the toe, bouncing up at the back of your leg by lift your knee ups and down to really ease off all the tension. Maybe even roll both toes to your right side, lift the left sitting bone off of the floor. Then inhale back to the center. Exhale, roll to your left side to ease that tension off. Then slowly bring that heel and big toe to touch. Squeeze to your inner thigh. Rock your sitting bone side to side. Get ready for your sitting forward fold. Breathing in, draw the arm forward, softening and widen your arm to drop your shoulder down. Exhale, squeezing your belly, hinging forward from the hips. Bring your rib cage or your belly down toward your thigh. And look forward towards the tops of the mat or your toe. Breathing in, sliding your hands back up a little bit. And exhale, hinging forward and hold into this pose. Relaxing to your shoulder, face and jaw. Focusing on what is it that you feel at the back of your leg. Maybe rock your sitting bone side to side once again. And if you want more sensation, think about flexing that toe toward your knee. One more breath into your sitting forward fold, Paschimottanasana. Deep breath in, breathing out, releasing your hands, bend your knee one at a time. Bend your knee and bring the sole of the foot towards one another. Lift your knee ups and down or rock your sitting bone side to side. Interest your hands and press it down underneath your pinky. Maybe slightly bring your knee ups and down once more. Pause right here into your bow ankle pose. Breathing in, lengthening to your torso. Breathing out, bend your elbow towards your knee or your inner thigh. Hinging forward from the hips, bring your chest forward. Just enough that you feel some stretch. Witness your experience. If you're noticing any pain, then backing off. Whether you like to have your eye open or your eye closed. Pay attention to your sensation. Watch your breath. One more breath, breathing in. Exhale, slowly releasing your hands underneath your knee. Take your time to bring your knee together. Feet forward, down toward the floor, and fold your torso down. Allow the sensation to go subside. And when you're ready to go lie down toward the floor, choose the side that you like to roll down, or roll back down towards the lower back, mid back, upper back, down toward the floor. Once your back touching down toward the floor, draw your knee and thigh bone towards your rib cage. Relaxing the tops of your shoulder, lengthening to the back of your neck, then gently roll your knee side to side. Ease the tension off from your lower back and from your spine. Then very slowly lower your foot down toward the floor one at a time. Bring your heel closer to your buttock. Get ready for your bridge pose. You have a choice whether you keep your toe pointing forward or begin to bring your heel towards one another and open out your feet, the toe out wide. So two choices, either feet parallel or the heel towards one another and the toe of the big toe apart. Bring your arm along the side of your body. Breathing in, press down to your heel. Lift your hips up, then draw your knee forward on tops of the ankle. Noticing the gently squeeze into your buttock, into your gluteus medius. Option to roll your arms underneath your body one at a time. Open up more towards your chest. Each time you inhale, pressing down more towards your heel, lengthening your thigh bone forward. The difference between the toe pointing forward or toe apart is which muscle you engage the most. If you point the toe forward, the hamstring will more engage than your glute. But if you let the toe apart, the working on the glute is more than the hamstring. Breathe deeply that you feel the front of your rib cage expanding. Breathing out, trying to find that softness into your jaw. One more breath, breathing in. Exhale, open up the arms out wide. Roll yourself one vertebrae at a time. The last thing to come down is your sacrum. Then rest your body right here. When you feel ready, cross your right ankle on tops of the left thigh. Flex your right toe toward your right knee. Then begin to open up the arms out wide at the shoulder height level. Deep breath in. Exhale, roll both knees over to your right side into a supine twisting position. Keep the shoulder down toward the floor. Option to turn the head over to your left side. See whether you can let it go of all that gripping and holding, particularly allow your lower back area. Let your torso relax, front of the chest open up. Feel the weight towards the back body that begin to ease down toward the floor. One more breath, breathing in, breathing out, uncrossing your leg, then roll the knee back up one at a time. Take a pause right here to notice the difference. Then when you're ready, cross the left ankle on tops of the right thigh, flex the left toe toward your left knee. Press down your sacrum evenly. Breathing in, exhale, then roll both knees over to your left side. Relaxing to that spine. Let the gravity do the work. Option to turn the head to your right. In this supine twisting or Supta Matsyendrasana, Help relaxing your lower back. Ease the tension into that spine area and your torso. So letting go, try not to try to make it perfection, but let your body just be in what it wants to be. One more breath, breathing in. Exhale, uncrossing your leg. Roll your knee back up one at a time. Then slowly draw that knee toward your armpit, sole the foot up toward the ceiling. Circle your ankle clockwise, counterclockwise. Then point and flex the toe. Trying to draw your thigh bone down. Keep your knee towards your armpit, sole the foot up toward the ceiling. Roll gently side to side to ease off that tension into the back area. Next option, to extending the leg, push to the heel, flex the toe, draw the heel apart from each other, and relaxing your shoulder down. Let the blood flow to your heads and your heart to bring that calmness to your body. When you're ready for your relaxation, then slowly bend your knee, bring your foot down toward the floor one at a time. If you're protecting your lower back, then bring your knee to touch, open your feet apart. Arms slightly away from your body and gently closing your eyes. The next option is to extending the leg out down toward the floor. Choosing the option that brings the comforts and safe space for you. Then begin to relaxing from the back of the heel towards the back of your leg, letting go of all that gripping and holding into your hip area to make sure your lower back, mid-back, upper back are sinking down and slender down toward the floor. Find that softness and lightness toward the front body. Relaxing to including your face, your jaw. Let the tongue fall to the top roof of your mouth. Giving yourself a gift to rest here. Follow your breath, the in and the out, that leading you to the journey of ease and peace. Begin to bring your awareness back towards your whole body. Feel that whole body that rests on top of your mat. Then draw that attention down towards your toe, wiggling to your toes, your hands. Let your head turn gently side to side in a very mindfulness way to awakening that body. Breathing in, reaching the arms up all the way to the crown of the head, and maybe stretching your leg out one at a time, or even pointing the toe forward. Exhale, slowly bend your knee one at a time. Option to bring your knee up toward your chest, hands on top of the knee. Roll gently side to side. The next round, you roll to your right side, then using the bottom arm to supporting your head, neck, and shoulder. Gently sliding your knee up toward your chest. Visualizing yourself curling in into the mother's womb. Feeling that healing energy that allows your body to noticing the comfort. When your body is ready, press with the top hands and bring yourself back up into your sitting position. Breathing into both nostrils. Exhale, soft, blow the air out to your mouth. A few more rounds of these kaki breath. The purpose of soft blow the air out to your mouth and let your exhale be long, to help bring your nervous system down, ease into your mind, relaxing into your body. Then slowly coming back to your natural breath. Feel that effect. Hold this practice, bringing in that relax, ease into your mind, and find that well-being into your life. Inhale, draw the arms out, reaching it up toward the sky and allow the palms to touch. Exhale, hands right in front of your heart as we bow forward. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining the practice with me today. Have a wonderful afternoon, and I will see you back here on the mat again on Friday.